Attend and be still. I still thy restless tongues and thy jangling thoughts. For I would speak, not as a minstrel merely, but as a moment made flesh. For lo, the hour hath come. The labor is ended, the ink is spent. The final chord, most deliberate, most inevitable, hath been struck upon the trembling spine of this most unworthy age. And from that stroke there hath arisen a work, not begged for, not commissioned, nor shaped by the clumsy hands of fashion, but ordained, age of perfection. Mark it well, speak it cleanly, let not thy syllables stumble where thy minds already falter. This is no passing collection of tunes for idle humming, whilst thou stirrest thy stew, or wanderest witless through thy market squares. Nay, this is a reckoning set to melody, a mirror cruel and flawless, wherein thou mayst glimpse what thou art, and what thou hast so tragically ceased to be. I did not craft this album to please thee. I did not temper its edge that it might sit comfortably upon thine ear like some soft and forgettable breeze. No, I forged it as one forges a blade, heated in conviction, hammered by vision, and cooled in the cold, unyielding certainty that greatness need not ask permission. Each note standeth where it must, each word arriveth as though it had long ago decided it would. And I, merely its most capable vessel, have permitted it passage into thy world. Think on that. A lesser artist would call this generosity. I call it restraint. For had I wished, I might have left thee in thy comfortable mediocrity, untroubled by the burden of comparison. Yet here thou standest, confronted now with something that doth not bend, doth not chase, doth not beg to be liked. It simply is. And thus it revealeth. The age of perfection is no distant dream, nor some poetic flourish meant to stir shallow applause. It is here, it hath arrived, and like all things of consequence, it shall divide those who hear it from those who understand. Now then, as for its whereabouts, since I sense thy modern inclinations twitching with impatience, thou shalt find it in all the common halls of commerce where music now resideth. The glowing panes, the invisible markets, the curated lists assembled by hands far less discerning than mine, all now bear witness to its presence. Go then, seek it where thou already lingerest, but when thou findest it, do not merely play it. Attend. For in its measures lie not only my voice, but thy judgment.
I met a band of scholars proud within a noble hall, who spoke of art's pure chalice bright, untouched, unsullied all. They swore that sacred song must stand unchanged by mortal hand, and any craft that dared assist was poison through the land. Yet when the choir began to sing and voices filled the air, I heard beneath the rising tune a hum both strange and fair. The engines they had cursed before now tuned each trembling note, and raised the varying melodies they swore would never float. Oh, sing it loud and sing it free, the roar hath shown to me. The purest art they brag about is brewed with trickery. The chalice they defend so proud is filled by hands they blame, and songs they cursed in younger days now bring them golden fame. Walked through courts and candle halls where gilded masters dine, and heard them curse the rising tune that dared to cross their line. Yet years will pass and mark my word, the same old tale repeats. The tools they damned in younger days return with uttered seeds. So sing it loud and sing it free, the roar hath shown to me. The purest art they brag about is brewed with trickery. The chalice they defend so proud is filled by hands they blame, and songs they cursed in younger days now bring them golden fame. Proclaims aloud what music ought to be, yet art escapes the narrow road and walks the wandering sea. So sing it loud and sing it free, and raise thy cup with me. The purest art they brag about is brewed with trickery. The chalice they defend so proud is filled by hands they blame, and songs they cursed in younger days they'll bring them